Okay, hey Healthy Life team, I'm back with a lower body workout for you today, whichever time you're watching this. So we're just going to keep it really simple, or as simple as I can keep it. 6 exercises for you. Mainly we're going to focus on all the big muscles in your legs, nothing too isolating as such today. We just want to go for volume, lifting as sort of quickly but in a controlled manner, working on that volume. So it is quite hard to give broad spectrum of people a good workout in a certain time or a certain number of rep sets and rest. So I've just gone for just under a minute, 55 seconds time. So that means if you are just going to be using lightweight, so only have lightweight at your disposal, or are fairly new, or just trying to increase your muscular endurance, you'll be going for more reps. And you'll be sticking to about 20 seconds of rest with me. However, if you have heavier weights at home and your goals are different and you're intending to really bulk up and build that muscle, or work a little bit more, focus more on strength, then you'll be doing less repetitions to closer to failure and be taking more rest while I'm repping it out in my 75th rep. Okay, so your 6 exercises today are going to be a sumo squat. So if you're lucky enough to have a bar, we're going to bring that weight onto your back, starting nice and wide. If you only have dumbbells or a weight, or if you're using your milk cartons or cans, we're going to keep that in our front rack sort of goblets position. Then we're going to move on to Romanian deadlifts. So those are stiff-legged deadlifts. So assuming most of us don't have much weight at home to lift from the floor, a real deadlift as such, we're just going to work with soft knees and use either our bar or our plates or our weights and run them down the legs. That's your second one. Then we're working a static lunge, so on the same leg if you may. So we're going to do 3 sets, so see if you can stay on one leg for each set. And in your last one we can switch halfway at about the 30-second mark. I'm just going to be lowering straight down, imagining you're going down an elevator. Then single leg squat, so you may or may not have done these before. All it means is transferring your weight onto one leg. The other leg's just there for a little bit of a prop. So I like to keep it nice and close. And we're going to squat pretty much on that one leg like that. Next up, your glute bridges, so lying on our back, you can pop a weight onto your bar, your plate, or your dumbbells onto your hips, and we're going to thrust it up, working the glutes. And then last one today, some lateral lunges, so we're going to have your weight in front for this one. Of course, you can use your bar, just working dead side on, back to the center. Okay, that sounds fantastic. I think we're going to have a big burn this morning because everything's quite sort of compound as such. We're working a large group of muscles, so we're going to have a bigger sort of metabolic burn. Shall we start? Let's go. Okay, so just going to set my timer here just for reference, otherwise I'll be going all day. So guys, see if you can hit your range. You want to be sitting your hips in every exercise at least to sort of 90 degrees. Okay, so you want to sit your hip crease in line with the knees. Do feel free to take it slightly lower, but just make sure that those knees are nice and stable and they're not falling in as you press up. Okay, let's get our 10-second countdown on. I'm going to rack my bar up. Sumo squats to start. So cleaning and pressing it up onto the meaty part of the back or the shoulders. Okay, heels outside the shoulders, toes turned, elbows forward, chest up. Let's go, guys. Good. So you want to drive out of the heel. And at the top, keep your knees slightly soft. That's it. But you want to bring your hips all the way up and forward, tucking the tailbone under and squeezing. Squeeze the glutes. That's it. That's it. Now have a look at your knees if you can. Are they dancing or are they tracking up over your toes? Keeping in alignment. That's it. Good. So try and keep that same rhythm or that same tempo. I know you're probably starting to fatigue right about now, but hang in there. We've only got about 10 seconds to go. So elbows forward, and that's just going to help you keep your chest up. Let's go. Last one. And time. Okay, beautiful. You can step it in, a little shake off. If you want to pop your bar down, giving you about 20 seconds to recover. Gonna sneeze. Excuse me. All right, guys, ready for your second set? Just gonna turn slightly for you so you can see. All right, so chest up. You want your wrists directly above your elbows, and that's just gonna stop that from happening and the body tipping forward. So keeping it nice and upright, let's go. Sumo squats, round 2. Good, so as you stand up, you want to lead with the chest. And on the way down, you're pulling your knees out and sitting your hips back. Good, I hope you got a challenging weight there. So lock your core on. Nice little squeeze between the shoulder blades at the back. So we're trying to target the entire posterior chain. As you stand up, here's your level 2. Try and drive your feet apart. So imagine you're driving your heels away from each other as you press up. Are we hitting that range? Let's go one more. Oh. All right, awesome. One round to go. One round to go. So, generally 3 sets is great. Unless you're brand new, you can do 2s with a slightly lighter weight. And if your goals are to bulk up, you'd want to be doing about 4, even 5 sets. Okay, last round here. Bang. Are we starting to feel that muscle fatigue? How are those quads and glutes doing? Good. So I try and get my elbows to sort of nearly touch my quads there. Good, keep it going guys, sitting it back, pulling them out. Shoulders relaxed, chest up. Nice little lengthy set here. The old 55 seconds, good. Try and keep your toes wiggling so you're keeping your weight in your heels. Knees out, toes out. Let's go 1 or 2 more, 5 seconds. And time, beautiful. All right, so just be careful as you pop your bar down, you want to use your legs, keep it close, and bend your knees, unless you're lucky enough to have a squat rack, lucky. Okay, next up, our Romanian deadlifts. So, going to give you a chance to grab something heavier, and we're just going to bring the bar onto the body, down to that mid shin, drive it up. Feel free to have a little flush out of your legs. Guys, ready to go? So, the Romanian deadlift, how much stretch can you achieve in your hamstring and the glute before we contract and squeeze? Okay, so if you're quite new to this movement, a nice way to practice is if you can stand a foot away from a wall and make sure that your hips touch that wall every rep, okay, so you know you're not going to be falling back. So from a real deadlift, you want to feel like you're tipping back. Same thing here, hips are tracking back and forward, and your knees are not bending. Okay, shall we go with our first set, round 1. Who's ready? Okay, bars up, or weights up. Let's go. So knees soft, chest up. Sliding down, squeeze it up. Nice. So you want to try and keep that bar on your body to that mid shin, driving your heels into the floor. You can lift your toes up. Now just working at your own pace here. I've got no idea what weight you're using. If you're using something lighter, you can speed it right up. If you're heavier, just try to control the downward, hang on to it. To try to squeeze the shoulder blades together. And as you stand up, imagine you're trying to lead with the elbows by pulling your elbows back. And that's going to help you engage your lats, those big muscles down the side of your back even more, for a more full body workout. Bang, perfect. Okay, bend your knees, bars down, or weights down. Whew. Just to show you something quickly here, team, if you're using kettlebells, don't mind my 2 different weight sizes, or dumbbells or plates, I really like to keep them running down the side of my legs, because again, that just gets you to open your back up and work your lats a little bit more than just hanging in front. Okay, we're on to our second set now. I'm back with my bar. Let's go. Okay, thumbs outside thighs, heels on the hips. Good, so the Romanian deadlift, stiff-legged deadlift. Good. Try to keep your tempo and your eye gaze about 1 meter ahead of the bottom of the range. You don't want to be doing this, straining your neck. Knees soft, high chest. Keep it proud. Oh, I'm feeling that in my glutes. I don't know about you. And your hammies, stretch and squeeze. Last one. Time. Awesome. Ooh. It's time to slowly get those lovely calluses back, my preciouses. All right, ready for one more round, guys. This time, really try, imagine you're locking that core on and tucking the tailbone under to save that back as we tip forward. Okay, round 3, let's go. Keep that chest open, 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 open. Elbows back. Lats locked on if you can. Exhale as we push up or squeeze up. Good. Get excited, guys. After this set, we're going to transition to static lunges. Oh. So we're going to see if we can work one leg for an entire 55 seconds. Ooh, 10-second mark. Let's go another 2 or 3. Core on, core on, core on. The entire way. Right till the bitter end. Time. Back. Good. So you want to finish in that upward position because that's going to work that last muscle contraction. Oh, nice. Okay, let's get ready for static lunges. So, for this one, feel free to use your bar, pop it up on your back, but I'm going to use my plate in that sort of goblet position or front back position. So, all right, guys. So imagine you've got your peas on your plate here. And we don't want them falling off and rolling around. So we're going to keep in that position, weight against your body, elbows in, chest up, core on. And we're going to take those hips for a nice little reverse journey. Taking them right back. Keeping that chest up, press. Good. Okay, lateral lunges, lateral lunges. Good. So again, let's see round 1. If we can work towards one way, switching sides, and then a half-half. Okay. All right, we're ready? Yeah, let's go. Good. So I'm going to my left. Hopefully that's going to be your right in this screen situation. So hips back, elbows in. Press out of that heel. Transfer your weight from side to side. So you can let your body tip slightly forward here, but keep your chest up. Now this one's working around different part of the thighs and the hip. Really important to do your lateral work. Oh yeah, so even crab walks. Oh, we got 20 seconds. Again, ideally you'd want to do more than one set on each leg, about 2 or 3. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just doing 1.5. Good. Every time we're standing all the way up with squeeze of the glutes. Nice. Ooh. Pop some air on. Okay, ready for the other side? Let's get that plate ready. We're on in 2. Long step, hips back, let's go. Good, again, just watching your knee alignment, tracking straight over to your second toe. With a big push from the heel. Good, cruising through this. Nice. We'll step straight side on, 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Back, hips forward. Okay, a few more reps here, and then for our last set, we're going half and half. 10 to go. Good. Last 2 or 3. And time. Nicely done. Good. Oh, so if you're feeling it around here, nice little stretch for that. Here's your little ITB stretch. Or reaching for one ankle, hips wide, and pushing your hips in the opposite direction. Oh. All right, for the last time, team. One way for 30 seconds. Ready? Let's go. Long step. Let's go. Good. Keep the shoulders down and back. Good. Squeeze those glutes. There. Nice, guys. One more, then we switch around on the side. Good. Other leg. Exhale. Oh. Unless we're working ridiculously heavy, we want to breathe through every movement. Breathing in the eccentric here and out the concentric. Last one. Alright, time. Nice. Okay, shake it off. And we're going to jump into our single leg squats next. So really no big deal, team. Imagine you're in your regular squat there, and all we're doing is just keeping the weight on one leg. So back toe is just there for a little prop, little pigeon toe as such. Okay, let's pick one leg and we're on. Let's go. Setting it down. Locking that core on. That's a great thing with the weight in the front position. A little bit more core action, focus on. Press your chest up into your weight, bring the elbows in. And drive that heel in, guys. You want to see a hole in your floor after this set. Try to keep the weight totally on that one leg. Could you lift your back leg? Again, how about one set in one leg, one set in the other leg, and then a half-half? Or you can keep changing one every 5 or so. Your choice. Good, let's go 2 more. And last one. Nice. Time. Alright, so same thing goes to your deadlifts. You can do your single leg deadlifts, sliding one foot back. Yeah, really great way to balance both muscles on both sides of your body. Correct any imbalances when you're forcing each one to work just as hard. Alright, other legs turn. Ready? Let's go. Good, so sitting it all the way back to 90 degrees. Oh, get the shapes. That's a good thing. Working hard. That's it. Try and wriggle your toes and lift your toes. Keeping that heel, team. Elbows at chest up. And we're breathing in and out. Alright, good news. You've only got one exercise to go after your last set here. And that's going to be your static lunge. 10 seconds. But one more set here first, half and half. And time. Good, 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 good. Alright, now I'm going to give you your exact halfway mark. Try to keep it even. Now count your reps. So you've done 10. See if we can catch up 10 on the other side too. Alrighty. We're on in 5. Let's pick a leg back to the first one. Ready? Alright, let's go. Sit down. The breath's coming. Nice tight core. Good. I hope you can see yourself. Check your range. How deep you're getting. That's a full elongation of those muscles, the glutes, the quad. Alright, switch over, other side. Are we counting? Are we counting? Keeping the heel, guys. Don't transfer your weight to that front toe. Front heel and back toe. 10 seconds. are almost done with the old legs. One more exercise to come. Last two. And one. Back. Good. Good, good, good. Shake it off. A little breathe. I'm just going to grab some water. If you're feeling it in your back, let's swing it forward, chin to chest. And we'll get ready for static lunges. Okay, back in the game. All right, guys, pick a leg. I'm going to start left leg forward. You want to take a long step back with your right leg, and leading with that knee, drop it straight down. Yes, that's it. Good. So again, just making sure that knee and toe are in alignment, directly forward. And don't worry about taking one foot directly behind the other. You can keep it about hip width for stability. That's perfect. All right, let's go. Same thing again. Right leg, switch. All right, round one. We are on. Have you stepped back? Yep, let's go. Good. So again, guys, bring the elbows in. Keep the chest high. And imagine you're just going down on an elevator. Ooh, not forward and back. Good. So, you know, when you go straight down and up, that keeps the work in the muscle and out of your joints. If you go forward and back, that puts so much more pressure on the knees. And you don't want that. Now, that's it. We're going to strengthen around that knee joint with all this quad work. That is happening. Good. Don't lock out your knees to the top. Nice and soft there. Good. 10 seconds. Ooh, feeling that burn. Keeping that front heel. Dig it in. Now drive. Imagine you're trying to press forward. Slide yourself forward through that heel. Good. Time. Okay, we got two sides, unfortunately. All right, shaking it off. Good. Now, right about now, if you don't finish every set where you are pretty much fully fatigued, you got to work harder or stick there for more reps or up your weight. Okay, let's go other side. And beautiful control, form, and the range all the way down. So knee just above the floor at the back. You want to hit that little 90-90 spot. Nice and square at the bottom. Exhale. Inhale. Oh, feel the burn. Try and feel it even more. That's it. I like to press out the outer part of my foot and heel to really engage your glutes even more. Yup. And I've got dodgy knees, so that really helps. Hang in there, team. Let's go 3 more, 10 seconds. And last one. Boom. Awesome. Okay, last set today. And then I'll leave you in peace to enjoy yourself, have a little stretch, and come in next time feeling even stronger. All right, are we ready to set it up? One way, one step back. Nice and stable. Okay, let's go. Slow it down. Good. Nice, guys. See that 90-90 ankle leg? Good. Try to do it every time, all the way down and all the way up with a soft knee, safe knee joint. Okay, switching over to the other side, halfway. Ooh. Keeping the heel. And let's be strong right to the bitter end. All the way to that finish line. Straight down. Drive. Try and drive your front heel forward as you press yourself up. Like you're spreading the floor. Last one. Oh, nice one, guys. I hope you enjoyed that and possibly learned a thing or two. Make sure you stretch out. Another great way to end this one is with some calf raises if you've got a weight. And just go straight up and down. But that's all we've got time for today, so make sure you stretch it out. You can do your hammies, your quads, and your glutes, as well as your side glutes and your ITB, little side lean, or coming down and pushing the hips one way. Okay, see you